Get off my back. We're live. Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody. What are you getting into, you little shit?
She wasn't doing anything while we were talking. Hey, John.
Hi, John. Hi, Sky Dancer. Hi, Grasshopper.
See, who else is up there? June on the Oscars. Grasshopper. Craig Goniger. PunchiePaints.
Lucky Stone, hello.
Lucky Stone. Hello.
Craig, hello. Ouch.
I didn't
Ow,
even
don't
see
claw
the.
at my leg.
I didn't see the notification yet, but maybe it went out. Sometimes it's slow. It sounds like a flock of birds or something. Do you hear that?
I didn't hear it, no.
Okay.
Oh, I was just talking to my oldest daughter a little bit before it came on here. And, she took a job
BJ.
in Rainier, Oregon. We did the switch and bait on her because she was so happy because she got a job teaching art. And then she got there and they're like, well, we need somebody to take care of this class of problem kids for a couple months and then we'll have you teach art. So she's not liking it because she's got like seventh graders that are totally out of control. But right now they're in lockdown, so the alarms went off and stuff and they went into lockdown. I guess there's some dangerous guy wandering around the neighborhood that they're looking for.
That's awesome. Terrible. Josie, why don't you go get in bed? He's sitting here shivering. Pam will be here. She's not going anywhere.
Hey, Yazzie. Oh, I'm going to be shivering tomorrow. There's no way in hell this house is going to stay warm tomorrow.
We're going to hit 21 tomorrow. About time, like, dragging in here late.
We're going to have, I think it's supposed to be 18 for a high and -4 for a low tomorrow. And I keep getting this flashing thing on my temperature thing on the side of the computer. It keeps flashing saying temperature is plummeting. Which I think means it's going to be colder than hell.
How are you doing, Mike? Yeah, 21 is the low. 40 is the high.
Excuse me. I have been all plugged up for several days now. The good news is I'm walking and can put weight on my foot. I've been tripping. So that's getting better. The problem is I can't quite put shoes on yet because my ankle and side of my foot are swelled up, but I can put weight on it and walk. So we are getting better for an old lady. And now I have like a cold or something. And Mike says he's doing okay. I want to hear more though. Doing okay as in I'm not going to tell everybody that I feel like crap, or doing okay as in I'm getting better.
Right. We're supposed to meet last night for Red Trail.
I totally forgot about it.
I was asleep then. So
I totally forgot about it.
Maybe next Tuesday. Sharpie and Pam are both smokers. They smoke that hookah.
Yeah, but that's not why I'm coughing. It's like I can't breathe. My nose is like all plugged up, and I've been that way for like since I think Saturday morning I woke up feeling like crap.
Great Dane's laying all over Craig on that. He's pretty big. I saw him chasing his toy and wouldn't bring it back to you. Is he still a puppy though? He didn't look like he was as big as he might get. There's the ladybug. Hey, ladybug.
Is that who's crying?
Actually found someone local to me that has a female blue-eyed Lucy that they want for
$425? That's crazy.
They get up there though. Look on what you call it, Morph Market and Underground Reptiles. Well, Morph Market would be the best one to look. Let's see.
Poor Mike.
Started home healthcare yesterday. Can already tell it's going to be something else to piss me off. Me too. I used to do home healthcare when I was a student, and it would be things like go change like an old man's catheter out, take it out and put a new one in and get a urine specimen and stuff like that. So bandage changes, but no IV stuff or anything. I didn't have a license. I was just a student. It's pretty interesting. I thought about going back into it or hospice, but I'm out of it, man. I need home health myself almost. Almost. I was trying to think what they might be doing, Mike, besides checking your blood pressure and your weight and your blood sugar, maybe. I guess they do have some things to do, some teaching. It's usually not that many visits for teaching, depending on who your insurance is. Yeah, you know how loud that is.
My dad was kind of, well, I won't even say kind of. My dad was a prick. And when he had cancer and they started sending in a nurse to help my mom out, like a couple times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, and my dad was also, I really hate saying this stuff because, but I guess everybody has flaws, but he was kind of a prick. But anyway, he was definitely he was prejudiced against people that were not attractive. I mean, he definitely was, which just sounds ridiculous to me, but he really was. But anyway, so the first time this nurse visited, it's like I was there visiting and helping out my mom, and my dad at that time was, pretty well bedridden. But we hear a knock on the door, and Mom says, "Oh, that must be the nurse." So I go and open up the door, and here's this lady that's extremely overweight with like a really heavy face with little eyes. She was not attractive. We'll just put it that way. But she seemed really sweet. But I let her in, and I took her back out into the bedroom. And I stood there watching. I thought, oh my God. And my mom went running in and told my dad, his home nurse was there to help out for a while and all blah, 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 blah. And my daddy's just laying in bed and he's just staring at this poor woman.
Yeah.
And after a few minutes, he looks at my mom and he says, "Get her out of here." He says, "Take her out to the kitchen and feed her or something." It's like, oh my God. I had to leave the room to not laugh. He was kind of an ass, but anyway, yeah.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to. When I was in the Chubby Chasers, there were a lot of pretty people in there. I got where I couldn't chase anybody, so they put me out.
I'm having a hard time hearing you again.
You what?
Is your microphone like clear? Because I'm having a little bit of a hard time hearing you.
I guess it is, unless a bug crawled in the phone.
There, it's a little bit better now.
I don't have it on me. Probably went into Yazi's head. Second COVID booster and my flu shot yesterday, and my arm is sore. Don't be wimpy. My bed it is sore, yeah, that's 2 shots.
You got your flu shot while in the hospital. I haven't gotten any shots for a while. I got my first and second vaccine, but I haven't gotten a booster because it's hard to get to town for anything.
Hey Mark, how long's it been since you've been to town?
A couple months. I haven't left the house at all. I want to go. I need to get this stuff in the mail, and I've saved the money for that. And I need to do a auction and get my rent paid, but this whole stupid foot thing and stuff, I've been like spending a lot of time laying down with my foot up in the air.
Be careful, Sharpie. Yazi's reading the chat.
But I need to get to town, and if I can work it out, I need to go get a booster shot too.
Mike, if that nurse isn't doing anything, you need to let the insurance know. And you need a case manager if you don't have one. I had somebody email me today. Did they email me?
No,
Or did they message me? But it was from my Medicare at Blue Cross. Wanted to know if I wanted like an in-home assessment. And I keep telling them I don't need anything assessed. I just had an eye check and all that. But it's a good benefit because it's free. But I don't need to know anything. I already know everything sucks. So. Yazi's sending fusses and snuggles. Oh, you see that? That was nice. That was nice. Bit of water change without getting
now getting water on the floor. Very good.
Awesome. You know what I was thinking about doing? Sounds crazy, and it may be, but I've got this pressure washer that's pretty good, and it's electric, and we used it over at the Ark a few weeks ago. I did, to clean the sidewalk and some of the building and stuff. So anyway, it's as strong as you want, you know, to use.
You're going to give Yazzie a bath with it?
No, I've also got a thing that vacuums up water. When my 55-gallon tank burst, I went out after I cleaned all that up and got one. It's still in the box in the garage. But I thought about, I was thinking about having my wood floor in the kitchen. I mean, it's clean, but it's got stains on it. I mean, when you have this many cats and dogs, food stains and throw up stains. And I thought about pressure washing it or just trying to see how it would do to barely do the top part off of it. And see if
I bet you could.
And then vacuum it back up.
Yeah.
You don't need to be there at all. That's what you need to call Mike and just tell them you're going to cancel them, or call the agency. She's not doing anything. You can refuse it. She's not doing anything. She's not doing anything for you. She might be going through drawers and stuff. You don't know. I don't like people in my house, especially that I don't know. So I bought an electric hedge trimmer this week. How long till? Oh my God. How long till you manage to go down to 8 fingers? Oh, there will be water on the floor. I should get more towels. Yep. Well, I'm going to try this, I think, in an area that you can't see, because I'm about to have the floor either taken up and something else put down, or have it stripped and sealed so it won't hurt. Can't hurt it, whatever I do.
I would think Sharpie's whole town, all the stores in his town would have signs like telling people not to sell stuff like that to him. Wouldn't
Yeah.
you think?
He probably went out of town and got it. You know, he's been going out to different communities to do videos at churches and stuff. Hey, Bunny. The yeller's here is going to do that more. Well, I know one thing. I'm tired. I've got one short day, just 4 hours at the Ark tomorrow, and then I'm off. Now Friday, I have to take those cute puppies back for booster shots, and then I'm off till Monday evening. It's been a busy week, painful knee. It's hell getting home. Sweetest, dearest Bunny. Bunny, I hope you're still doing okay. You can't even hardly walk. Did they give you any mobility aids like a cane or a lightweight walker or anything, Mike?
I hate bosses like that. The last one I had was like that. I got out of surgery and he's called me within like 3 days and wanted me to put me on the schedule. And I'm like, I can't even get pants on. You know, if you want me to come in to work looking like Winnie the Pooh, I guess I could.
Hey, Dave. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't consider it. Nope, she didn't even want to talk about it. What the hell is she coming there for? Is she a nurse or a home health aide? There's a lot of scamming and skimming and stuff in home health, and that may be one of the places that does it. As case managers, when I worked at Blue Cross, we got to know who was good from the patients, you know. Quit it. She's only about 17 times your size. Leave her alone.
Yeah, there is the whole healthcare system can be bad.
You can't
I
trust
know
the
when
family.
my dad had cancer, he had really good insurance. He had Teamster insurance, and mom was looking at the bills, and there was like doctors. When she was there, she saw him come in. They would just come in and look at his chart and say hi and walk out, and then charge a $300 visit.
Yep.
It was just they were just scamming the insurance company.
Yep.
And that happened a lot when he was in the hospital, so I imagine they do it a lot.
Always
I
the
mean, he had
woman's fault.
doctor's charges that never even did anything either other than, and not just one, but there was quite a few of them just walk in the room and look at his chart and walk out.
What happened to Lori? Got our dog Bella biopsy back. Oh no, cancer.
What happened?
Her dog's got cancer. The biopsy recommended we
Oh,
go to the oncologist. Oh, where where is it? Where is the cancer? I bet it's memory. The only thing she wants to discuss is what's on her list. I need walker and cortisone for my legs. Well, you can buy a walker and give them the bill, Mike, and they'll reimburse it. Get your sister when she's riding around in your car to stop and get you a walker, a real lightweight one. I've got one here, but it costs more to send it to you than it would be to buy one. One of my nieces does that medical equipment, and she got it for me. I think it cost me $7 or something like that. But I sure used it after my hip surgery. Memory. Damn it. Well, not all memory. You said it was, though. Oh, shit. How old is she, Lori? Your sister's getting stuff? Awesome. You're lucky you got that sister. My sister would let me sit here and fall dead. Yazzie would have to call for help, wouldn't you, Yazzie? No, she'd help me. She helped me when I had my hip.
Noski, hi. Says she's 6.
Even Oski, 6. That's not even middle age.
Yeah, my daughter had to put down her puppy
Mm.
a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago, and he was only 8, but he had cancer and he was getting fluid around the heart and stuff. And he was a little dog too, so 8 is pretty young for a little dog. And 6 is even younger. That's sad.
Be interesting to see what the oncologist says. She might just be able to be treated with steroids. I don't know. I really don't know much about memory tumors and dogs.
My sister will be here when they come Friday and lay down the law.
There you go. Woman to woman. She wants to nurse you, Sharpie. I feel like I'm missing out on some kind of smut, but maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh, I remember the other thing that nurse that came to see my dad that he was so rude to. The other thing that she did that was a absolute, you don't do this with my dad, is she walked in and started baby talking to him. And that just,
I hate it when somebody
yeah.
says, "How are we today?"
Yeah, that's exactly what she said when she walked in this sugary, sweet baby talking voice. Oh, how are we today, Mr. Early Wine?
You got a rat in your pocket? Matt, the only one that kind of sick with. I'm just kind of trying to picture without breaking HIPAA laws what kind of medical stuff that Grasshopper's been ordering off of Amazon. Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
No. He said check Amazon for medical stuff. May not be anything to do with stage 2. We're going to do whatever we can. So I don't. Did they do? Did they take stuff out of her already and then biopsy it? I'm more interested in her puppy than my husband. Husby loves the nurses. Tell him no, and the
And the
world
world
ended.
ended.
Don't go keep shaming Yeller.
I think my coffee's ready. So I'm going to be right back, Bob.
All right, we'll be here. When you
I'm
get
gonna
back,
go get,
I'm gonna go.
it'll be a little bit of a slow walk, but not too bad because my foot is better.
Just get back
So
before
I
the
won't be
chat's
too
over.
long.
I still have no idea why they're coming. Well, they're supposed to establish that the very first visit, like if you have needs and what the goals are and what you want to accomplish. And it sounds like some guys he's in a good mood. He's letting me give him ear kisses. Yeah, he is. Thanks for sticking up my knee brace, by the way. Oh God. She only has the biopsy done. Oh, poor baby. The only thing I remember about memory tumors is that a dog that's had it doubles the odds. That's what the vet told me. I don't know if he knows what he's talking about, but he said it doubles the odds if a dog has one litter of puppies. I'm not sure how that happens, but a hormonal thing, I guess, but I don't know. It would be something good to Google and see. I feel like I'm losing weight around Sharpie because my pants always get tighter. That should be gaining weight, shouldn't it? It was a similar situation with a 4-year-old dog I had years ago, always heartbreaking. Yeah, I've never had a dog that's had cancer. My mother's dog did, but she was real old. But I've never had a dog. God forbid, I've got 3 dogs now. The wife had a white whippet. Oh, but that's beautiful. Got skin cancer from the sun. 3 months after treatment, the cancer returned and spread. Yeah, that kind of cancer is really bad. And white cats, even just sitting in the window, they can get enough UV that they get cancer on their tips. We've had cats over the years come through the arc that just had white ears. It might have been solid black otherwise, but they would get that. And the vet usually goes ahead and is real aggressive and takes like half of the ear if it's just on the tip. We had one that was a kitten that he took both of her ears all the way down, and she looked like a little monkey. She's a big football fan now. There's a guy that takes her on his boat and stuff. She's got to be like 12 or 15. So that stuff is nasty, nasty, the time they get on their ears from the sun. Good chance. I'm gonna be your scoutmaster. Scoutmaster Wookie. I can see Grasshopper being a little scout. I really can. Kim sure is quiet. So I guess she didn't fall. First merit badge for secret keeping. There you go. There you go. Empty and grumpy. I wonder if Pam is streaming tonight. She didn't say, did she? Yeah. In retrospect, I feel like I haven't done what was best for a couple of my pets in the past. I mean, I made sure they weren't in pain and stuff, but it's really hard when you start weighing quality of life and doing that. When a pet knows you and seems to be happy and eats, and it's really hard. Bush trimming. All right. But who's gonna verify?
I made it there and back.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything false, so you must have made it. Are you streaming tonight, Pam?
Yeah, I set it up here in a while.
I don't know what Dan's giving away. I might try to get a nap before Dan. But I gotta eat before that. Youngsy's being real cuddly, so I can always nap when he's cuddly.
He looks so sweet right now.
He is. He's wanting to kill the new cat. She's sitting on the other. Look at him, cat, my hand. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Let's see. Dan's giving away white tip tetras. Those are pretty. Not silver tip, white tip. I think I've seen those, but I think they're pretty. We're rubbing sticks together. They're giving Grasshopper merit badges. Do you have anything you want to award him, Pam?
Huh?
Silver tip peppers. Okay. Do you have any merit badges for Grasshopper? We're awarding him different. Like you got one for bush trimming, one for keeping secrets.
Well, when he does good enough, I'll give him one for insults.
He hasn't been insulting yet.
It's called the special Bob badge.
Yeah. I try not to think too much. Oh, that's right, Mark, because he doesn't ship there. Well, I don't think I've ever won anything.
Hi, Jay.
Seems like I did win something one time and gave it to Dragon Lair. No, was it Dragon Lair or was it? I won something one time and I gave it to somebody that wanted it. So it wasn't Dragon Lair because he always says he had never won anything. Can't think of the other guy's name. Hey Jay. I was a Cub Scout, Grasshopper, but I wasn't a whatever you are. I'll get that picture out and let you show it tonight, Pam, if I can find it. Mother had me stare straight in the sun and salute or do the three-finger thing with my hat and all the blue uniform and yellow thing on, scarf. And I'm squinting so bad you can't tell if it's a person or what it is. Anybody here done a Blackwater setup and have any tips? I have, Sharpie. In fact, I've got one now. What do you want to know? What's your pH? It's the best advice I can give you. Because if you don't, you'll be sorry. Maybe not.
You got banned from scouts for being too good at starting fires. I would have thought they would have kept you around just for first aid practice for the other scouts.
Little arson there, sounds like. First smoke a doobie, yep. That always helps when you're setting up any kind of tank. Just depends on too, John, if you're going to have a lot of botanicals.
George, hi.
It's going to be wood, a certain wood you're going to use to pull the tannins or what, but they're a lot of fun for sure. For sure. The fish sure enjoy them that are used to the black water or respond to it. And George has got a black water tank right now too. He's got some videos on it. Aqua Boss. Check those out. I've got one right now. I don't know that I ever did any black water videos. Probably not. No, they haven't hatched. They're not anywhere near 15 days. They're like 3 or 4 days. I could pull them out and put them in. No, I don't have an empty tank sitting around, but I could pull them out and try to do something with them. They always hatch for me usually, but they, not always, but I have had them hatch a couple times and they make it to 2 weeks and that's the magic number. And they die. I've tried doing them. Several people that are real successful with them. Few Aquatics. I've tried doing them like Susie does. The last time I thought, oh, I'll try again. No. I sent her eggs and she said that some hatched on the way that the others died. And I sent Freaky Fish Lady some eggs, but she never did tell me. She got them, but she never did tell me if they made it or not. Yeah, I think it's 15 days. It's right at 2 weeks. They're really cool when you can see them in there, you know, when they're breathing and moving around and all that. So I always hate to kill them. Looking to get somewhere on pH of 6.5 to breed town plecos. And what? Monochlora lamala. What the hell is that last thing? Still watching. Got a box from Underground Reptiles today, Bob. Oh? I bet I know what's in it, too. I bet it's got some ammos in it. Was the weather cool when I sent it? It was either in the spring. No, it wasn't cool because I put cold packs in there. And Susie said the temperature was, you know, like 60 in it when they got there and all that. So I put cold packs in both of them. What do you think about that? Watch me sneeze and cough and wrap around. Oh, poor Star is the golden-eyed cichlid.
I think she's just sitting at my feet looking at the cat. So she gets upset because Mario doesn't want to play with her. She thinks Mario should be up to playing with her, and Mario really doesn't want to play.
I bet he would, but I bet Mario's games are like tie her up and gag her and make her talk and stuff. Take her hostage. Those sound really pretty, John. I'll have to look at them. Hey, Daniel. Daniel got some new plants. I saw.
Got up to 27 today, which is higher than it's been getting. But on the sidebar of my computer, I keep getting this flashing thing that says temperatures plummeting. So
Turn that thing off,
they're sitting at 27 and they're about to start plummeting.
You can turn that thing off. It's 40 here right now. 39 or 40. Right after that. I'm getting hungry. Found some trail mix before I left today, and I started to save it, but I fed it to the tacos. And boy, did
Yeah, they like that trail mix. I'd be feeding them it all the time, just watching them. I had gotten, before I hurt my foot, I'd gotten a few groceries, and I got stuff like celery and carrots and onions and a little bit of chicken leg quarters to make chicken soup. But then after I hurt my foot, I couldn't stand at the counter and chop stuff up. But I finally did that a couple days ago and made a big pot of chicken soup. So.
Oh, you got another African green bush snake? And a dozen of those? There's Holly. Hey, Holly, we were talking about whatever they are. Damn it. Anyway, the things that I sent you, the eggs for, axolotls, that I don't think I ever heard if they hatched or if they made it or whatever. I know the ones that Susie got hatched on the way and then later, but none of them survived.
I know what the dog's whining about. The cat's getting into the bag of cat food, so she can't right now. Because she likes that cat food. It's her her sneaky snacks when she thinks I'm not looking.
She must think you're deaf too.
Yeah.
You got two of them? What the hell? I'm not going to tell you what I've been looking at. Been looking at them hard too.
She says they didn't hatch.
They didn't? Okay. Because it was just random. I just kind of split them, you know, half and half, and sent you half and her half of what I fished out of the tank. And she said some of them hatched on the way, that she thought they hatched too early. And then the others hatched, but they didn't live, is what I think she said. Were they still nice and cool with those icebergs in there? I put real ice in there, real ice packs, not the chemical ones. Well, there you go, George. So you probably don't want them anyway. I think that I probably sent them too late too, that I didn't ship them early enough. Hey, Marty. Well, I guess you've got an unboxing video up already. Mike. Can I name the unknowns? Poor little things. One of my new snakes is not eating. It's being a butt. It's the banana. The banana.
Oh no, I hope he's okay.
Well, he looks fine, but everybody else is eating twice. He needs to get with the program. Lori, did they give the dog anything for pain? Did they think she was in pain? Not up yet. Mike's been plotting against that home health nurse. He's getting him behind on posting. Super sweet. Thank you. You got 3 green anoles this time. They will be pets. Oh, the 10 others are food. Crackers and cheese, and a little bit of turkey lunch meat for my snack. That's what I want. Looks like we've got about 15 minutes left. I wonder when Rob 93 is going to start nothing for that. Couldn't start streaming again. Maybe the oncologist will.
The home remedy for ear mites and dog's ears or get a prescription.
Better use a home remedy for ear mites and dog ears.
Can't hear you, Mom.
Because I'm not talking.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, I might have been moving my lips reading that. Might have been doing that to myself. Um, you can use Frontline as the best thing or the cheapest thing if you've got Frontline. Just spray about a half a squirt on a Q-tip and go down in their ears and clean them out good and rub it around, and then the same on the other. And if you've got them on any flea and tick medicine, it should be killing your mites. So it may not be a good brand to use. Probably is better to use a home remedy or that's the same thing I just read. I know people do use like oils and stuff. And welcome, Joy. How nice, thank you. Remember, appreciate it. Joy, do you know Joy? Do what? There's Chattanooga Ed.
Oh, Ed, is he back from the wedding?
Yep, I guess. Nice, George. Oh, they can't get it down. Don't have a ladder or can't carry it. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Sometimes people use oil. You just have to make sure you get the whole inside coated, or either just a couple might survive and they'll restart.
I don't know what I've got. I've been all stuffed up and shit since Saturday night too. I just didn't do my stream Saturday because I woke up feeling like crap, and I'm all stuffed up and coughing and sneezing.
Oh,
bronchitis.
Sick of what, Ed. I feel sorry for you, those sinuses.
Hello.
Hey, Surf City. But yeah, what Bunny said, you just have to make sure you get it in there deep enough and get everything covered inside, because like she said, it's the drowning that does it. Oh no, I went to urgent care. She's getting bronchitis. Uh-oh. That means you'll have to be doing all the talking to the kids, George. Yep.
Now I had a little thing pop up that says winter weather, and then temperatures plummet. It's like we had a high of 27. What the fuck? It's winter. What do you mean winter weather? We've had winter weather for the last month.
They're trying to get stubborn old people to make sure they're going to be warm enough. Hey, Paul. One more works for other things. I was waiting for that. I like the smell of olive oil. The extra virgin. Mark, I have no idea what you mean. Oh.
Yeah, we're supposed to get snow showers too, yes. It says my high of 17, low of -4, and snow showers for tomorrow.
Massage videos. That's the way. Oh, this thing jumps. The phone, you don't have much to see there anyway. That's the way. I'm always doing everything. It's hard to want to be a daddy. I hope they listen to you better than this crew does. Yazzie will just look at me and I will say, boom, 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 make that ugly face, and he'll just be like, whatever. Not afraid. No respect. Yeah. My package went out. I hope it will get there safely. 3 fish did they keep in? What did you ship? Ed, I don't know if I told you or not, that trip that Cole asked me to go to was not till January. The Repticon. We have snow on the ground too. Wow. We have some rain predicted here, but no snow.
It looks like we're going to start getting snow tomorrow morning.
My truck is 4-wheel drive, but I've never put it in 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I never put mine in either unless I absolutely have to. If I get stuck, like I drove over the mountain all the time when I worked in Cheyenne, and never put it in 4-wheel drive unless the snow drifts got so bad that I got stuck. Then I would step. Well, of course, you have to step out and turn the hubs because it's an old one. But I wouldn't put it in until I had to.
Oh, those are nice, George. Those big flakes are the ones that we used to love to sled on, make snowmen and stuff. That's cool. I hope I'll be feeling better before then.
5-3.
I hope you are, Ed. That's 2 months. 6 weeks. Snowflakes here today. Nice. You can hear them fall sometimes when it's quiet.
Cold wind chills as low as 20 below zero. Doesn't that sound like fun, Bob? You want to come visit?
Nope. I felt cool last night and I reached over and got my rope and threw it over my legs, and all 3 of the dogs went under the rope, so I had feet warmers. I guess they were cold too. I don't have anything on my bed even to cover up with. I hate to cover. Last night I needed something on my feet.
Yeah, hello.
The super rich hammer stunners. I've never seen them. Nice. Never been punched by a hooligan. I bet he has. $56. Yeah, I bet they didn't like that. Mike's got a nurse in that's giving him grief. His sister's going to get her straightened out though. Sorry. Holding the dog with the... Should have put the dog down. If that woke everybody up. Well,
Man, man down, man down.
That's right. I'm going to show you what Yazzie's staring at. Oh, she's drinking out of the back of the tank. It's Ladybug, the one that just came back to live with me from the ark.
Oh, she's a pretty. What a pretty girl.
That's what Yazzie's been staring daggers at. Ladybug. Ladybug. There she is. She knows her name. She's my bug. Ladybug. It's like, no, we gotta get rid of that chihuahua. She walks up to him, but he's not nice to her. Sitting on the light on top of the 33. This room is water changes tonight during Dan and your time. Looking at my cat Diva doing the same thing. That's Nico's aunt. She could be. Look at her ears are straight back toward me. Ladybug. 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 She's usually good about answering me, not just looking. It's only there if you want it these days, Ed. Just stay out of the pubs and you'll be fine. Nobody would want to punch you anyway. Ed, you don't ever get too old to get in a bar fight. That's what I was thinking about, getting out and seeing if I could start one. Yeah, they do work on their own schedule. She's such a daddy's girl, though. She usually comes running when I call her. Ladybug. Ladybug. See, I'll see your ear. Yeah. Alright. We've got about 2 minutes left. Yeah, I remember that. Thought you turned Nico into the ark. We should probably go, Pam.
Okay.
I don't want to keep you up too long. She is sending a clear message. She wants me to hold her. She loves for me to hold her like a baby, and she rubs her chin on my chin. And I don't like the Manchester United.
She looks like a big girl.
She is a big girl. She's the biggest cat here now. A couple of the others I have are big.
She looks pretty big.
She is. She's lost a little weight. She started losing before she came. But she stopped now, but she's still big.
I got to get a hold of send a message to my daughter and see if they're still in lockdown.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to set up my stream for tonight.
Here she is. Now she's going to talk. Yeah. There she is. I've still got the chihuahua behind the phone. Ladybug.
Oh, look at her.
Yeah. She's one of the cats that chirps and churs. She makes all those little musical noises. Yeah. She's meowing now, though. She sings a pretty song, don't you?
She says, "Pet me, pet me."
Yeah. Yazzie's not having that. Not having it. There he is. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And Lori, I hope you get some good news when you take the dog to the specialist. Hey, Mick. And thanks everybody for hanging out. Pam, thank you. I'll see you tonight. You going at 10:30 or 11?
Right after Dan's done.
10:30 or so. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks, Mods.
See you later, guys.
See you soon. Jonesy, can you push that in button? There we go.